This is an elimination MMA bout scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the flyweight division. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, Jacob Beltran.
All right, there you see the QR code. You get Sparta event tickets for first place, the Sparta hoodie, and then a $25 gift card at the Sparta Coffee and Cereal Bar, which does have Captain Crunch and Fruit Loops.
All right, making his way to the cage now, Jacob Beltran out of Garcia's MMA from Sterling, Colorado. Guys out there just battling their way through the hailstorms recently.
Yeah.
It's their toughest fight.
Listen, I don't like it. Last year was a bad hail year, and you know what I don't like it when it gets in southern Colorado is when those Rocky Ford cantaloupes come out, because I'm telling you, man, that's like candy. The first crop was destroyed by hail last year. I had to actually drive down there to get my first melons of the year. Stewie's trying to goad you into messing with me.
His opponent, out of the red corner, Dalton Quintana.
Dalton Scarface Quintana out of Denver, Colorado, representing high altitude martial arts this evening. Another gym we've seen a number of times today.
You know, I'm just saying, being Hispanic, I've not run into a lot of Daltons, I gotta say. Then again, I don't know what my mom went with Todd for, because that certainly ain't it. I was thinking more like Jet. Just saying, Mom. There's tail of the tape.
All right, Jacob Beltran out of Sterling, Colorado, is a 26-year-old freestyle fighter with a 2-2 record of 5 feet 7 inches tall, 126 pounds, facing off against Dalton Quintana out of Denver, Colorado, 28 years old. A thug jitsu fighter with a 1-1 record, 5 feet 7 inches tall at 124 pounds.
I believe so. And for the longest time, I couldn't envision what thug jutsu means.
More UFC history. Drew and I were on a roll at the Day Show.
Thug Nasty make it into the conversation?
Thug Nasty did not. No appearance.
I haven't seen him
Thug
for a while.
Nasty.
I think he got KO'd last time.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is brought to you by Twin Peaks Flatirons. This is an elimination MMA bout scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the flyweight division. Let's meet our fighters. Introducing first, fighting out of the Macaroni Ford blue corner. He's a freestyle fighter with a record of 2 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 foot 7 inches tall, weighed in at 126 pounds. With Garcia's MMA from Sterling, Colorado, Jacob Beltran. His opponent, fighting out of the Castle Rock Hormone Health red corner. He is a thug jitsu style fighter with a record of 1 win, 1 loss. He stands 5 foot 7 inches tall, weighed in at 124 pounds, with high altitude martial arts from Denver, Colorado, Dalton Scarface Quintana. Referee Armando Castro.
Quintana with the red
Fighters,
tape,
you were given
Beltran with the
instructions.
blue
I expect
tape.
a clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves. Back to your corners.
Quintana from Elevation Fight Team. Get your attention right away. Quintana in the red gloves.
Right out the gate, Beltran shows a question mark kick.
Teep kick missed. Overhand right didn't, though. Beltran using that length good to start this fight off. Ooh, good leg kick, solid. Quintana's trying to find where his entrance is right now.
Yeah, a lot of stance switching by Quintana.
Little slight jab there by Beltran. Quintana, I think, has a little bit more power from what I saw. Ooh, big leg kick and then overhand pawing right that glanced. Ooh, and that one didn't glance.
That was
Quintana is now
shot.
Timing these leg kicks on the way in.
In the corner of Quintana just said, now you've got his timing down.
Yep.
Good eye, Drew. Like you've done this before.
A few times, right? Great low kick timing. Oh, and then coming upstairs, doing a great job with the level change. Oh, big pounding right hand. Beltran, game.
Beltran is just throwing these naked kicks. I think it would be better if you start setting them up with some hands. Put a jab in front of it, or you want to blind your opponent before you throw a kick.
Well, and it's single strikes. Let's put a combination together.
Beltran starting to bleed from the nose a little bit.
Turning your back to your opponent as well, man. It's tough. Spinning back kick, sloppy.
Quintana is now doing a better job of controlling this range. At first, he was just switching his stance, but now I start seeing like a purpose of what he's trying to do.
That purpose being range control, Drew?
Yes, and more so dictating, how Beltran enters.
Good leg kick.
Yeah, that was a brutal inside calf kick.
Yeah, you could hear it pretty good.
You could see when Beltran stepped forward, his leg all gave way a little bit.
And there's a single kind of push jab, too. Nothing much behind it. There's the power. 8 seconds left in this round, now 7.
I think he was looking for a Darce there and then decided to start working some ground and pound to finish up the round. So Beltran was doing a good job of landing kicks in the beginning of the round, but then he started getting timed on the way in. So now I think he needs to put something in front of those kicks or use those kicks as feints to then set up his hands.
And really, at the amateur level, every fight, I think you learn as you go and grow. I don't know how early you start learning that. And, and I know they train with guys, but until you're in there and utilize them and know how to utilize them.
Right. JR, we're talking on the day show. It's game plans. I feel like it turns into like a prediction where, truthfully, you want to be in here with an open mind and be able to gather information in the first round.
Yep.
Amateur, professional, even on the UFC circuit.
And you can see them both trying to time the other now.
Beltran with the dump right there, and then try to grab that neck, but a scramble.
Beltran did a good job of staying behind the arms and controlling his position. He's trying to put a hook in, but he needs to stay on the back.
Quintana trying to turn into it. You got to turn harder than that.
All right, Quintana is going for a knee bar. He's a little loose with the knee bar.
Yeah. And he's taking some punishment while doing so. Back up to their feet.
Good job scrambling back up by Quintana.
He's got some work to do with 2 minutes to go now. Beltran having the better of the first minute for sure.
You can see that scramble took a little bit out of both fighters energy-wise.
Oh, nice jab. Up, kind of awkward. Beltran's kind of trying to figure things out, kind of docile, not attacking. And he's not in a position to just counterpunch.
Still leading with these kicks that are getting timed.
Oh, big right hand. The elevation fighter got him up against the cage.
Good flurry by Quintana.
There's a Beltran with just one shot. That's it. Quintana blocks that. It's kind of prodding forward, controlling the pace, controlling the fight. Both fighters missed badly there. Deep kick and then one right to the temple.
Kind of staggered Beltran a bit. Surprised Quintana didn't get after it.
33 seconds left in the opening round. Right hand scores by Beltran, one of the few.
Second round, actually.
Quintana does a good job working to get inside. It's that timing you're talking about, Drew. Oh, nice stiff punch by Beltran at the end of the round. Oh, another one, a big hook.
Beltran finding that combination at the end of the round, and it paid really well.
Good dividends from that technique.
Was that enough to take that round for Beltran?
Well, that with the back control and the takedown that he had as well, possibly so.
Maybe even up going into the final round.
Here we go on the replay. Showing both fighters pretty fatigued from the wrestling exchange. There we got a staggering right hand from Quintana.
Staggering right hand.
Those are the best kind.
Yes. All right, this could be the money round. It could be one round apiece here, guys. Here we go. Touch him up and let's roll.
Let's get it on.
Let's go. Quintana with the leg kicks, working with the uppercut as well. That one got through, I think, glancing. Beltran's got his mouth open a little bit, maybe a little bit tired. Trying to find that reach with this length that he just hasn't been able to do so, except for that last flurry of the second round.
After an exchange like that, I'd like to see Beltran keep it, put his hands up.
I was going to say, exited that exchange with his hands awfully low.
Yeah, and his hands are down at his hips right there. Relying on that teep kick. It's really all he's thrown. He's thrown that teep kick 3 times in a row.
Yeah, Beltran did his best work when he put a combination together. I'd like to see him do it this round.
Quintana pressuring, leg kick. Just misses with that right, and a big swinging hook with the left misses. Uppercut didn't. I can tell you right now, the better fighter, it's in shape, is Dalton Quintana. Right hand, glances. Beltran lunging a lot and then gets caught coming in.
Yeah, especially here later in the round with his hands down. And I don't hear his corner asking him to do anything to address that.
Hands down again, but again, he uses that teep kick so much. I think he relies on that for defense and distance.
Yeah, Quintana's just winning this round with just volume. He's putting punches together where Beltran is just throwing single shots.
Decent side kick by Beltran and then a low kick by Quintana.
Both these guys need to get after it. I mean, who knows who's above on the head scorecards.
Nah, nice right hand. Takedown towards the end of the round. 6 seconds to go. Try to hold on.
Oh, man.
Beltran gets a takedown at the end, but I got Quintana winning this fight. Let's see what the judges say, because it doesn't matter what I say.
Yeah, who knows? That takedown could have won him in the round in the judges' eyes.
You know, that's one of the things, too, is discussing with, you know, a lot of our friends don't watch as much MMA as I do, as we see the last part of the action here with these guys. But, you know, and that's the thing that a lot of fight fans that are getting into UFC or even have been in for a while wonder how much the takedown factor is when you've got a fight like that. We see a lot of standing and banging, but when you get takedowns in a fight, where is that rank when you're getting significant strikes to takedowns?
I mean, control time is big, but as we get higher up in the, you know, Bellator and the PFLs and stuff like that, you know, changing positions isn't really as detrimental as like enforcing your will on another person. So a takedown could be a change of a position, but getting side control or mount or back control, I mean, that's enforcing your will. And so I think takedown is leading into a more significant blow, kind of like a jab. You can throw jabs out there, but really damage is what counts. And so when you're on top, damage also is what's really counting.
Get into the grounded pound there as we see these guys that, you know, and I think the distance was tough for both fighters, and I think the Elevation Fight Team fighter did a great job with that. Trying to do that as the shorter fighter was Dalton Quintana. Let's see if Stewie can count to what, double digits? Oh, look who's in the ring, Big Sexy.
Ladies and gentlemen, after that 3-round battle, we go to the judges' scorecards. The judges have scored this bout 29-28, 30-27, and 30-27, all in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Dalton Scarface Quintana!
All right, congratulations, Mr. Quintana, taking home the win for high altitude martial arts. Let's take it up to Big Sexy for the post-fight interview.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's kick it over to your friend in real estate, Big Sexy.
Get excited, Sparta. I'm here with your winner. Congratulations, you're on a 2-win fight streak. How's that feel?
Feels good. Worked really hard to be here. I'd like to thank everybody who's helped me along this way, and you know, I'm just proud to represent and put on a show for my friends and my family.
What a show, man. You used your hands like an artist today. Have you been working on that? How'd you come up? Where did you find that ability?
You know, I train at one of the best gyms here in Colorado, high altitude martial arts. I have great coaches, thanks to Ryan and Elias. You know, I put in a lot of work with very good training partners, and I'm just happy for it to show off.
It definitely shows, my friend. Is there anybody out there you want to say thank you to?
I just, like I said, I want to thank my team. I want to thank all my friends and family who are always coming out to support. And more than anything, I like to thank God for letting me be here and do what I love to do every day.
Fantastic. We look forward to seeing you on another fight. And remember, Sparta, if you need any help with real estate, you got a friend in Big Sexy.